Coach Fickle is awesome. I mean, ever since he recruited me out of high school, he's the most intense guy I've ever met. His attention to detail, not only on and off the field, just how he develops you as a man. I mean, he really cares about you as a person, not only as a football player, and he really cares about developing you and will do everything he possibly can to do that. He's a passionate coach, and I think he's going to do a great job. Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously with the players and the caliber of football players that they recruit, but I think it's a testimony to the type of coaches we have with our defensive staff. I mean, we have the same scheme each and every year, and players just buy into it, and it seems to work. They just keep churning out top 5 defenses, and I think that's a credit to our coaching staff. Yeah, I think every spring practice, when there are jobs opening, people try to compete, and spring is a big time where you can land that position. And with the 5 suspensions we have, there are a lot of positions open for grabs. So I think people are taking advantage of that, and they're focused, and they're eager to start here. I mean, that's what you come here to do.
I think every year we compete as linebackers, as any position here at Ohio State for a starting role. But this year, especially, we had Brian and Ross, leave, and with the leadership of Andrew, who's played before, and some other guys, I think this year is a good year for leadership and competing. Just like you said, a leader of men, he instills leadership in us, as a man, off the field, just as well as on the field. So I think him having those values himself, us being able to look up to a leader, in him, I think that he's going to do a great job, as well as anybody could do on Saturday.
Ross and Roll, they've been here forever. So when they left, we lost a lot of leadership, and we lost a lot of knowledge at the linebacker position. Before, if anyone had a question, they could go to them and ask. Now we have to rely on each other to figure out what we're doing, and that actually is helping us learn the defense a little bit better. So, I mean, it's hard to lose such great players, but also it's an opportunity for other people to step up. He's a very intense guy during practice, but he always takes the opportunity to lighten up on the game day and let everybody just play loose. So him being the head coach, it's going to be a different atmosphere, I think.
Well, I think Coach Fickle is probably the most intense coach I've ever had in any sport. He's extremely competitive, and he really he demands your best every day. Literally every day he expects you to bring your best. So I think that will be expected of him this fall, and I think he'll do a great job. It's been very interesting. Last year was definitely a learning year. I don't think I didn't play football in high school, so the last time I tackled someone was probably in middle school. And I think it's been tough, but it's been a fun ride, and I've learned a lot, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I think I got burnt out on lacrosse, but at the same time I still felt that I was confident in my athleticism, and I still love to compete. And I just thought that if I was at Ohio State, I might as well give football a shot.